Hello, hello. Welcome back to Whiskey with E. I'm Eric. You can call me E. Now, extras on the Glen Moray 12 year. It's a Speyside single malt whiskey out of the Elgin Heritage. And I just noticed the bottle is in the shape of a still. Eh? Anyways, so alright, I just watched the online whiskey, the online Scotch Whiskey Awards, with Roy and Ralphie. Presented like the Grammys, which was very lovely. Now, I noticed that the first segment of it, right, was what is it? Best entry level single malt scotches, which I thought was going to be something which I thought was similar to this, which is because to me entry level is low in percent, maybe like entry level being 40%, maybe being readily available and cheaper. This was $55 and it's bottled at 40%. So I thought that style of scotch was going to be entry level. But on their list there was more of like the Ardbeg 10, which I thought would have been more of a non-entry level, even though it is just the entry level, like level of things. It's still bottled at 46%, which is, integrity bottlings of, you know, natural color, non-chill filtration. So I thought the 40% ratios was going to be the entry level, but I guess they were going for more of the quality integrity bottles entry levels, but which I don't disagree. I was just looking at it from more of a, entry level being 40% and being cheaper. Like even that Artbeg 10, alright guys, is $90, 90 plus. This being 55, I thought is entry level. But anyways, if you haven't seen the online Scotch Whisky Awards, check it out, guys. I think you might have to type up Aquavitae. That's Roy's channel, or you can go on to Ralphie.com and Ralphie will probably explain about it as well. But it is very lovely, it's so that we all know what we should get, or what the rest of the world thinks is a good integrity bottling. So I agree with it all. It's just I haven't had the privilege to try much of them really, but hence why I wasn't going to take part. My vote wouldn't have really fully counted. I'm still a newbie. But let's see how this is going now after one night. All right, so it's past the shoulder now, so a bit of time to open up. All right, on the nose. Okay. Hmm. You know that the bright fruitiness of the apple and pears is slowly fading away now. Huh? Hmm. Now it's more dark notes, like the I wouldn't call it smoke. I think it's more of a wood. So it's more of the oak presence from the American oak cask that they use. But so then there is that vanilla that vanilla note in the background. You can kind of even say maybe it's like a light smoke, but compared to like the Lagavulins, the something real peaty, you wouldn't even be able to pick it out. But I'm just picking it out right now for some reason. I didn't get that yesterday when I uncorked it. But anyways, Lanchva. Let's have a taste. Cheers. Yeah, you wouldn't really say it's fully sweet. It's more like it's that oaky presence. There's like a there's like a bittery oaky presence at the end, right? And then it goes into like a spice, like a rye spice, to be honest. Hmm. Anyways, let's have another one. Cheers. Wow. Second sip just becomes, what's the word? Approachable. Not smooth, approachable. Alright. But then it just goes flat. Hmm. Maybe the longer this bottle opens up, the more flat it becomes. Less exciting. You know what? I'm gonna pour up another one, guys. Um, Ignore the hood again. It is raining outside again. Oh yeah, if I look up like this, you can see light. You know my light. But yes, for all those that don't know, this is the whiskey room. Alright. Ah. Oh, I noticed as well. They had a segment on the online Scotch Whisky Awards, and it was best non-malted grain whiskies. You know, grain type whiskies. And I thought it was going to be something along the lines of like, I guess it has to be readily available. But see how this signature vintage, it says single grain Scotch whiskey. So I thought it was going to be a Scotch. But turns out they had heaps, they had two wild turkey products on there, and one of them actually won, which is my favorite go to one. Oh, for all those that know, would know. Rare breed. Hey. Seeing as here in Australia, right, for us to get barrel proof bourbons is very hard, all right? So Wild Turkey Rare Breed is just that accessible that you can find it almost at every liquor shop. It goes for $89 to $100, so you know it's pretty expensive, but it's it's an integrity bottling. Like it's pure, it's beautiful, all right? Not as lovely as the Bookers, but that's more allocated for here. But yeah, so I thought it was going to be, like Scotch whiskies, which were, not using malts, but grains. But turns out it meant other whiskies as well. It's probably from corn, bourbon. But anyways, I'm probably rambling, guys. But let's just have another taste, eh? Yeah, it's like the pear is getting really. It's at the start, right? But then it gets really faint. And then it goes into the vanilla the oak presence. Hmm. Hmm. Very interesting, that. But like I said, to me, this is this is entry level scotch, all right? So something that is under $60, that is 40%. That's what I felt was entry level. But anyways. Hmm. So it would have been interesting if they did like entry level, like what's the best 40%, you know, under $60, because here in Australia, everything that everyone else thinks is, the cheap go-to thing is actually not entry level. It's actually more expensive. For example, Wild Turkey 101, everyone says that is the cheap, that's a good budget, good quality bourbon to get, but I went to get that yesterday and it was $70. So hence why I ended up with the Glen Moray for $55. So That's what I mean. And so yes, it's really, when people watch the whiskey chew world, and there's like, oh, best bourbons for under this, or best scotches for under this amount. I feel it does not apply for all of us living here in Australia. I mean, even those in, Scotland or in the European countries paying the pounds for it, I believe they're even getting it cheaper. But anyways, this is just all my opinion. Anyone agrees, you can let me know. But hence why I've been trying to do this, to maybe guide us fellow Aussies that are here to be able to pick what is of quality, because everything is roughly the same price. So everything's roughly at that $40, $50, like, and that's for the cheap stuff, all right? But hence why it gets hard. Like the Artbeg 10, that's going for 90s, so everything else at that 46%, which is, possibly natural color, non-chill filtrated, it's all going for over $100. So to me, it's not entry level. That's like you're getting into your whiskeys to know to go for something that is over 46% or on 46%. If it was entry level stuff, you'd just be getting 40% stuff. And it will all be chill filtered and probably got the caramel coloring added in. But anyways, let's have a little another nose, eh? I'm not saying it's a bad nose, all right, guys. I'm saying it is actually very well balanced, to be honest. Like, it's not, you're not getting overly smoky, peated notes. It's not overly fruity. It's actually just, you know what I mean? You can't really say bad things about it, but it's not really overly complex for you to be like, wow, you know? But, anyways, let's just have another taste, eh? Cilantro. My problem with it right now is it's becoming overly flat. So, do you understand what I mean by that? Like, so when it goes in, it kind of just eventually just dies out. So you wouldn't say it is a long finish. No, no, it's not a long finish. Definitely not. I love to do this. I recommend you do it too. When you have a drum, when you have a wee drum, if you don't wash your glass and just leave it in the cabinet, shut the cabinet, you know, and then you come smell it in the morning. It's always very interesting, guys. I recommend you to try this. But let's just say it's even very mellow in the glass smell, all right? Now, when you're having like a uh, real peaty, smoky campfire Isla, when you're smelling that glass, you're like, campfire. You know what I mean? So this is just really light. But anyway, guys, I better just end this now. But for all those that haven't seen the online Scotch Whisky Awards, go check it out. You need to probably go on to Roy's channel, Aquavite. So go check it out, guys. And for all those that don't know Ralphie, go check him out too, ralphie.com. Very knowledgeable man in the Scotch realms of things. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. They both do. All right. So go check them out, guys. And yeah, it's really there to help us make our selections. So when you're in your big bottle shop the next time you're there, and you're thinking, what's the good ones that everyone voted on, or what's the good bottlings that everyone agrees that is quality. At least you're going to know if you watch these awards, alright? Alright, all. Much love. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you all next time. Remember, drink responsibly, drink quality, and I will see you all soon. Peace all.